The great crystal spires of the Galactic Council's hall stretched so high they seemed to pierce the nebulae beyond. For most species, entering the chamber was enough to crush one's spirit with awe, but for Maren Hale, first-generation human exchange student at the prestigious Academy of Concord, her pulse quickened for different reasons. She had been summoned. Maren smoothed her academy robes, straightened her shoulders, and forced herself not to gape like a tourist. This was not Earth. This was Zereth Prime, capital of the Council's dominion, seat of 63 starfaring civilizations. A place where humanity was still the newcomer species. As she stepped forward into the chamber's glowing circle, 6 alien counselors loomed above her on their raised perches. They were ancient and intimidating, each chosen to represent an entire world. She felt their combined eyes, compound, slit-pupiled, multifaceted, or glowing, bearing down on her with an unsettling weight. Counselor Trell, a crystalline being from the Deari, spoke first. His voice vibrated through the chamber like ringing glass. Human student Maren Hale, you were called here to receive a matter of grave warning. Her stomach tightened. She had only been at the academy for 2 months. She hadn't broken any rules that she knew of. Counselor Vaz, a massive saurian with scales the shade of dying suns, leaned forward. His reptilian jaws opened slowly. Your presence has attracted attention. Dangerous attention. Maren blinked. Attention. From who? Counselor Zier, whose entire body resembled a shifting mist contained within a sphere of light, whispered. From those who would remove you, or claim you, because of what you are. Maren frowned, trying to steady her voice. What I am? I'm just a student. A human student. The chamber pulsed with silence before Counselor Trell answered. That is precisely why you are in danger. Humanity has peculiar properties, a resilience unlike most known species. And you, young one, have displayed a willfulness that has been noted even beyond the academy walls. Maren tilted her head. So you're telling me I need protection? Protection from what exactly? Counselor R's burning eyes narrowed. From him. The lights dimmed. A holographic projection filled the chamber, an outline of a towering alien in dark armor, eyes like molten coals. The counselors' voices deepened in unison. The Scourge. The one they call Kale Vor. Maren crossed her arms. Her heart pounded, but her mouth betrayed her with words before her brain could stop them. Wait. You're saying I need protection from you? She pointed at the projection, her tone dripping with incredulity. The counselors stirred. Some hissed. Some rumbled. Counselor Zier's mist swirled violently. Do not mock, thundered Viz. I'm not mocking, Maren said quickly, though a small smirk tugged at her lips. It's just where I come from. When people try to protect us, it usually means they're hiding something. She folded her arms. So if this Kale Vor is after me, I'd rather hear the truth straight. The chamber quivered with disapproval, but Trell's crystalline voice cut through. Very well. You shall have the truth. The middle. Later that night, Maren replayed the warning in her mind. The counselors had explained Kale Vor's reputation. Once a council warrior, now a renegade. He commanded scattered fleets of mercenaries and zealots. His creed, strength above all. And according to their intelligence, he had taken interest in humanity. More specifically in her. Her dorm room felt smaller than usual, its glowing walls too bright. She flopped onto her bed, trying to calm the churning inside her. Why me? She thought. I'm not special. I'm just here to study. But deep down, she knew that wasn't entirely true. From her first day, other students had whispered about her quick adaptability, Her stamina during the survival trials, her refusal to yield to intimidation. Humans, though physically weaker than many species, had a knack for persistence. She closed her eyes, then froze. A low hum vibrated the air. Her gaze snapped to the window. Outside, Ziritha's 3 moons cast their glow across the city. And in the shadows of the hovering transit platforms, a dark silhouette moved. A chill ran through her veins. She grabbed her communicator. "Security," she whispered. Before she could press the signal, her dorm lights flickered, and a voice deep and smooth filled the room. "You do not need them." Marin's breath hitched. She spun. At the far end of her room stood a figure. Armored. A mask concealing most of his face except for those smoldering eyes. Kilvor. Her instincts screamed to run, but her body stiffened. He radiated presence, the kind that made the Council's warnings suddenly seem very small. What do you want from me?" Marin forced out. Kale tilted his head. "The Council fears me as they should. But they do not understand. I do not seek your destruction." His gaze burned. "I seek your allegiance." Marin's mind reeled. Allegiance. Kale stepped closer, silent as a shadow. "Do you know why they fear you, human? Not because you are weak, but because you are strong in ways they cannot control. Your species defies prediction. Your will, your stubbornness, it threatens their order." Marin clenched her fists. "You're saying they lied to me. I am saying they are using you. The Academy is not simply a school. It is a sieve. They watch, they measure, and they decide who among the young becomes useful. You are already marked." Her pulse hammered. His words slithered into the doubts she already had. "You could stand with me," Kale said. His voice dropped lower, almost persuasive. "Together, we could tear their stagnant council apart. Build something new. Something free." Marin's throat felt dry. She searched his molten eyes and, for a dangerous second, almost believed him. But then she remembered something her mother once told her before she left Earth. If someone demands loyalty without earning trust, they're only after power. She drew in a breath. "You think you know me, Kale Vor. But you don't." His eyes narrowed. "You would refuse me." Her hands trembled, but she lifted her chin. "You're damn right I would." Silence stretched between them like a taut wire. Then Kale's lips curved under the mask. Was it a smirk? "So be it. But remember this, human. When the Council turns on you, do not expect me to save you." And like smoke he was gone. End. The next day, the Council chamber echoed with Marin's voice. "You told me Kale Vor wanted to destroy me," she said firmly, facing the towering figures. "But he doesn't. He wants me on his side. And I think you were more afraid of that than of him killing me." The counselors shifted uneasily. Counselor Trellis' crystalline surface glimmered. "Your courage is reckless." "No," Marin shot back. "It's human." The words hung in the chamber like a challenge. For the first time, she saw uncertainty ripple across the faces of the most powerful beings in the galaxy. Maybe they weren't invincible. Maybe their authority wasn't absolute. And maybe, just maybe, that was why humanity truly frightened them. Later, standing outside the council hall, Marin let out a shaky breath. She didn't know what would come next. Kale Vor's shadow still lingered, and the council's motives were murkier than ever. But for now, she had chosen her own path. Not his. Not theirs. Hers. As the alien skies swirled overhead, Marin whispered to herself, "From you. From any of you. I'll protect myself."